Kia ora, I'm Philip Duncan. Thanks very much for joining us. Well, it was a bit of a cold start today around the country. The cold went quite a long way northwards. That's a good way of measuring a cold change. How far north towards the equator does it go? And we saw Auckland down to 2 degrees and the Bay of Islands down to 5. That will happen again tonight, so frost risks again back into the forecast. The setup at the moment, high pressure is out here. We've got a windy nor'wester on the way coming in for the end of the week, lifting temperatures up. But a cold snap, a wintry blast, is on the way for the start of next week. To give you a hint, Dunedin's high on Monday is just plus 5 degrees at this stage. So that's pretty cold. Let's get into it. We've got a few showers around today. This is the 24-hour rain map for Wednesday. You can see a few showers still lingering around Gisborne, but for the most part, they are clearing away. Not very much in the way of accumulation, 3 or 4 millimetres. Temperature-wise, well, the North Island's certainly colder tonight. We've got frosts around Waikato, and Auckland's right on the edge of it, and certainly Northland will be colder than average. Look at that, 5 degrees in the far north. Don't see that too often. The South Island, round about average for this time of the year. As we go through Thursday, that high is smack bang in charge of the top of the country, so that's why the northern part of New Zealand is leaning colder than usual, but those winds start to pick up across the day, so Thursday afternoon will be warmer as those winds kick in. Rain-wise, the rain kicks back in to Fiordland. We've got heavy rain setting in there, and of course that heavy rain will be moving up the west coast. So in that little area with pale blue, up to 90, maybe 100 millimetres just falling on Thursday, mostly in the afternoon. Only a couple of showers into the North Island. Temperatures, look at this. You can see that northwester kicking in tomorrow night as you see temperatures above normal down here in Southland. 4 to 8 degrees above average. Still a bit cold though in the very north. It'll take another 24 hours for that nor'wester to reach you. So on Friday, that's when that starts to happen. So it's a bit cold at first, high pressure still over the top of you on Friday morning, but then these warm nor'westers come in, the same ones that are blowing across the rest of the country. Heavy rain on Friday on the west coast, especially around Fiordland and southwestland up to about the glaciers. Quite a lot of rain is on the way. This is the rain map for Friday. The pale blue here is 125 millimetres to 150 millimetres. That's quite a lot of rain falling in one day, considering there's also heavy rain the day before and the day after. Some places could have an accumulation over 3 or 4 days of plus 200 to 200 millimetres, 250 millimetres I should say, but that's around the glaciers southwards. Once you get to about Hokitika northwards, those rainfall totals do start to ease, and clearly eastern areas are mostly dry. Okay, look at this overnight temperatures as we go in towards the weekend. This is overnight Friday going into Saturday morning. Northern New Zealand's average, but it's not below average now, so that warmer air is moving your way. But look at this, the rest of New Zealand above average on Friday night, Saturday morning, up to 8 degrees above normal for this time of the year. Saturday is like this. This is why it's warm. Nor'westers blowing across the country. Rain on the west coast slowly moves up. So 3 days it's taken to go from Fiordland to the northern part of the island. On Sunday, still at Saturday, the windy weather pushing through, gales through this zone in here. So just want to highlight that on Saturday, lunchtime and into the afternoon, gale force winds are possible. Now as we go to Sunday, those windy conditions move up the country, but we've still got nor'westers over many parts of New Zealand, but you'll notice that blue line in the south, in comes a cold change. And we kick off next week with that wintry change. Like I say, the daytime high in Dunedin on Monday with the southerly coming from the polar regions from down near Antarctica, plus 5 degrees. So it will be a cold, wintry day on Monday across New Zealand. And then on Tuesday, the whole country pretty much gets it. Christchurch, your high on Tuesday is plus 7 at this stage. Wellington, you'll be a couple of degrees milder. So it's going to be a pretty cold start to next week, windy and wintry for a time. And then this very big high starts to roll in. That's all from me. We'll see you again tomorrow with our next update.